Hi, Mark and Lori. This is one of the big projects in Seattle right now. These apartments are rising around the Capitol Hill light rail station. And if you walk down just 2 blocks, you'll pass under 4 cranes. 3 of them are those large tower cranes. This may be an uncomfortable sight for some people after last weekend's collapse, but these are a necessary part of the city's skyline.
14th Avenue Hare looks kind of out of place on Capitol Hill these days as the neighborhood rises around it. Cranes reach out over apartments and businesses, building Seattle ever higher.
I think it's part of the city. I think we just have to get used to it. I mean, I've lived here 30 years, and this is the craziest that it's been in the 30 years that I've lived here. It's been really, really crazy.
After last week's crane collapse, some might look up and wonder if this city is trying to do too much all at once.
There's another one right behind you.
But these are required to construct the glass and steel structures that developers can't seem to get enough of.
We're in the 21st century, progressing, and we're becoming a real city.
According to the Downtown Seattle Association, 35 developments are under construction in the city's core this year. 33 are expected to be underway next year. And in 2021, a huge jump. 86 projects will be in various stages of development. That means dozens more cranes swinging rebar and plywood in some of the city's busiest neighborhoods, like the Chinatown International District, one of the areas the city council upzoned, allowing more high-rises, a familiar trend in Seattle. For passers-by glancing up at those machines, perhaps the only thing that might change is this.
They're dismantling it. I may walk across the street.
The state is in charge of ensuring safety and oversight for tower cranes, and it is investigating Saturday's collapse. The Seattle City Council is also looking into what additional precautions it might be able to put into place to ensure safety during assembly and disassembly of the cranes, especially in busy neighborhoods like this one. Live on Capitol Hill, Ted Land, King 5 News.